Is it working? Guess what we're doing? Let's make bouquets and talk about how delusional we need to be in life and what we're reinforcing. Okay? This morning I woke up and I decided I was just going to go to the grocery store. I woke up early. I wasn't really sleeping the best at that point. And I decided, no, today we're going to the grocery store. Why? Because the most important reason to go to the grocery store is to get yourself flowers. So that's what we're doing today. We got flowers, but it got me thinking, what are we reinforcing for ourselves? There's so many different ways where we can get to where we want to go, be the person who we want to be. There's unlimited avenues in this life. We get to pick and choose what those avenues are, right? But I don't hear a lot of people talk about what's behind different decisions. So there's ways to get to where you want to go that's backed by science. There's just, being delusional or what you want to believe in. But one thing that I thought of is, what's the easiest way to get to where you want to go? Just do it, right? Or be the person. And we think, that's so difficult. It's easier said than done. We're so far away from our goals. But what if we're not? And what if all it takes is being a little bit delusional and deciding what you're going to tell yourself? I'll give you an example. So let's say you really want to be an athlete, but you're not at the point where you're exercising consistently. That can seem like a really far away goal, right? And then let's say, okay, you get up the motivation and you're starting to work out and you're starting to be consistent and you're seeing some results, but the goal still feels really far away, right? Well, what do you think you're really reinforcing to yourself by exercising and being consistent, but yet still believing that you are not someone who is an athlete? Technically, what happens is we're doing all of the right things. We are seeing results. We are seeing progress. And that might help us be more consistent for a period of time, but then we fall off. And why do you think that is? If you are still looking at where you want to go and what you are not yet, and you're doing that while you are doing the steps you are taking to get to that place, really what you're reinforcing is you are not that. And it has the double enforcement of, no matter what I do, I will never get to that place, be that person, get that thing, right? So why don't we just be a little delusional? And why don't we tell ourselves exactly who we are or what we have in our lives or what we're doing without doing any of that? I'm not saying to, in the case of the person who wants to be an athlete, not work out. What I am saying is that the easiest way to get to where you're going is know that you're already there. And continuously mentally reinforce for yourself that I am that person. I have that thing. I am where I want to be. Because once you start doing that and become a little delusional, regardless of what's going on in your life, the actions follow that. We think that, we need to take the action in order to be the thing. And that's not exactly true. So that is my, life tip for the day, or just where I find myself, where I decided, no, you know what? I already am that person, thing, have it. And it's just a matter of aligning. It comes with a mentality, if I had the thing, if I was the person, how would I be acting? What would I be doing? Etc. It makes it so much easier. I can give you another example where, this is a really good one. So obviously I didn't grocery shop until this morning, which means that I've been eating out. And I found myself getting frustrated with myself for eating out when I don't really want to eat out. I'm not a person that, if I'm trying to be healthier, exercise more, etc., I'm not a person that wants to do anything that would go against that, right? And I feel like eating out just sets me back. And I realize that that's a really good example of what I'm trying to explain to you guys, because instead of getting upset with myself for eating out, I told myself, this doesn't mean anything about me. I'm literally attaching a story of why I'm not the person who I want to be yet, and which makes the act of eating out this bigger thing, potentially could even affect how my body is digesting the food, and then just sets me back, because the next time I work out, I'm thinking about working off the food. I'm thinking about how I have to make up for the one time that didn't align with me being a healthy, fit individual. So this is what I'm talking about, where instead of creating all these stories about where you are or are not, just simply reinforce who you already are. And because I, in the moment when I was eating the food, just decided, no, I'm just eating a meal that doesn't mean anything about me or working out, not working out. I had one of the best workouts, run times that I've had so far. And because I basically just reinforced I'm already a person, I'm already the most fit individual, what happened this morning? I ended up going grocery shopping and getting myself flowers and taking more steps as the person who I want to be, without having to reinforce that for myself or tell myself or convince myself to go grocery shopping, because I don't like the grocery store. I am not a if I can avoid the grocery store, I would. But I did that, and even in bed this morning, I was like, well, I can just go another day, and nope. I very quickly caught myself, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go because that's what I want to do. So give yourself some grace. Recognize that you're not supposed to be at war with yourself. Life can be a whole lot easier than what we make it. Be delusional and reinforce to yourself that you're already where you want to be. And it's not just saying it, right? It's believing it as well. Tell yourself it until you actually believe it. And stop reinforcing these silly stories, which just makes it so much more complex to become the person who you want to be. That's all I got for you guys today, and we're almost done cutting up these flowers. So if you give me 2 seconds, because they are all sitting in this vase, I can only show you my creations so far. So I'm gonna have 2 flower bouquets. So this is one, and these are gonna go with these white flowers. And then we have this, I need to put water in it, but I don't know, greenery and cute little yellow blooms, because this is the second time I've seen the yellow blooms, and I've wanted to get them both times. No peonies though, no peonies. But I love you guys. I hope this helps. Why don't we end with a gratitude or just an affirmation to ourselves? My affirmation is I'm going to be delusional, because it's been pretty fun being delusional this week up until this point. And the gratitude of the day, I'm just so grateful I've had time to come back to myself and just interact with things that bring me joy. I love flowers, and I love getting flowers. I love creating. This is the 3rd time I've created bouquets, and this has been pretty fun. So I'm going to keep doing that. And I love just creating beautiful things, bringing them into my environment, living things. So hope this was helpful to somebody. Love you guys so much. I will see you guys later.